Welcome to agriculture on another level. Today that ceiling has been smashed. We're talking about combines with grain tanks the size of swimming pools, AI that fine-tunes the machine 1,800 times a day, autonomous tractors that plant thousands of acres while the farmer sleeps, laser weeding robots that zap weeds without chemicals, and drone swarms that spray only where needed. These machines don't just save labor, they turn harvest windows into profit explosions. Whether you're a farmer looking to scale, an investor hunting the next big agri-tech opportunity, a machinery geek, or someone who just loves watching giant machines work, you're in the right place. Let's break down the machines that are rewriting the rules of farming. That's not just big, it's logistics changing. Contractors running 90,000 hectares a year are using them to keep grain flowing without bottlenecks. But the real magic is the Automation 2.0 system. Machine learning and intelligent sensors take over up to 90% of the harvesting functions. The machine makes as many as 1,800 automatic interventions every single day, adjusting rotor speed, concave clearance, fan settings, and ground speed in real time. Result: higher throughput, lower grain loss, and operators who can focus on logistics instead of constant tweaking. Farmers aren't just harvesting more, they're harvesting cleaner, faster, and with less stress during the most critical weeks of the year. In Texas, this 1,100-plus horsepower forage harvester set a world record, 4,515 tons of wheat layage in just 12 hours, more than double the previous mark. Fuel efficiency stayed shockingly low while the machine kept trucks moving nonstop. Then there's the Nexat gantry system, a completely different animal. This modular carrier vehicle harvested 637.76 tons of soybeans from over 158 hectares in only 8 hours in Brazil, with losses under 0.5% and fuel use of just 7.5 liters per hectare. These aren't incremental improvements. These are machines that turn harvest days into record books. John Deere is pushing full in-field autonomy on its big 8R and 9R series. Carbon Robotics Auto Tractor turns existing John Deere tractors into self-driving platforms in under 24 hours. No permanent mods. They can pull tillage tools, mowers, or the famous laser weeder all night long. In Kentucky, farmers are already planting 90% of their corn and soybeans autonomously with systems like Sabanto. One tractor running remotely frees up 2 people for harvest. And Kubota just unveiled the world's first autonomous hydrogen fuel cell tractor. Zero emissions, remote or fully driverless operation, and the potential to make hydrogen from farm waste. Labor shortages? These machines don't care. They just keep working. Carbon Robotics Laser Weeder uses computer vision and high-powered lasers to kill up to 200,000 weeds per hour. No chemicals, no soil disturbance. Perfect for organic and high-value crops. FarmDroid's solar-powered robots plant and weed with 8 millimeters accuracy, running up to 24 hours a day on sunshine alone. For specialty crops, robots like Tortuga's strawberry pickers and Tevel's flying harvesters are already picking delicate fruit with soft grippers and AI vision, working 20-hour days without bruising. And overhead, agricultural drones are covering millions of hectares, applying pesticides and fertilizers with surgical precision, often cutting chemical use by 40 to 90%. Together, these tools turn every square meter into a data-driven, high-efficiency zone. What does all this mean in real money? Higher capacity means more tons harvested in the same weather window. Autonomy means fewer operators and 24-hour capability. Precision means less waste on seed, fertilizer, and chemicals. Farmers are reporting major labor savings, lower input costs, and the ability to cover more acres with the same or smaller teams. For investors, the agri-robotics and autonomous equipment space is already attracting hundreds of millions in funding because the labor problem isn't going away and the demand for food is only rising. These machines don't just look impressive, they rewrite the economics of farming. From 775 horsepower AI combines that almost drive themselves, to world record forage harvesters, to robots that plant, weed, and pick while we sleep. Modern agriculture machines are no longer just tools. They are the difference between average seasons and multi-million ton harvests. If you loved watching these absolute units in action, hit that like button, drop a comment telling me which machine blew your mind the most, and most importantly, subscribe and turn on notifications. We're covering more of the wildest farm tech, massive harvests, and the machines that are changing how the world grows food. New videos every week. This is agriculture on another level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.